morning, everyone. And I've remembered once, no, twice actually. So we are on Blackpool seafront, passing through. The weather is not great.
As usual.
It's been a bit hit and miss this trip, isn't it? We've had bad winds that's felt like tornado.
And these roads are terrible.
Yes, I need to do the roads, but over there, that hotel that looks like a castle, the Norbrek, a lot of people know. We've actually stayed in there a few times.
We stayed in the castle and we stayed
outside in our motorhome. Yeah, we did actually park down there on the right, outside free. There a bit of traffic. If you haven't seen that video, have a look. But the Norbrek inside, it reminded me of The Shining. It had that eerie feel to it. And I'm not going to point it out, but that motorhome's there again, look. I'm not going to.
The red one.
Yeah.
It's that one.
Yeah. And the van.
Why won't you point it out?
Because I don't want to say, but they must live local or yeah, motorhome. Yeah, anyway, lots of camper vans and motorhomes. is here, but is that the entrance in or? Right, so we're at Fairhaven Road car park. and we're going to be parking right over the back there by the Motorhomes. We did come about 10 minutes ago, but the machine's not working.
The machine's not working, so they're trying.
Yes, Andy noticed when we was at the other car park the other day that if you do buy one of the tickets for it, there's only 3 car parks down this road, big long road. You can actually swap about, so you can stay here for a few hours and then get to the next one. So because the machine's broke, we've had to go to the next one and then come back here. So yeah, we're at Fairhaven Road car park, and the beach is just there in front of the grass. We're hoping you can fly the drone, but it depends. The weather is just... The weather is real bad. The entrance is just there to the beach, so with a bit of luck, we're gonna have some nice weather. I'm ordering us some sun. You're rolling, did you know?
Yeah,
you have to put the handbrake on. Right then, it's absolutely raining.
You're ordering sun, I'm ordering a takeaway.
I prefer sun, so I'm gonna have a cup of coffee. He's gonna have a cup of tea. And this boy, what are you gonna have, Peanut? You gonna have some love off your mummy? Eh? He's gonna have some love. So we'll see you all in a bit. Toodle beep. So welcome back. So we are at Fairhaven Road car park. You can park here for the hours, or for a day it's £15, 2 days 25, which I suppose if you can get freebies it's dear, but it's right on the beach. Come here now, Peanut. 6 metres, the sea's right out. Probably a tad windy. If only I could walk down there, I'd love to. Peanuts on the sand. Ain't you, Peanut? So we have been further on up there. In fact, those houses up there, those huts, we parked the other side of those. I might see if Andy will put a little clip on after here just to show you. But them are beach huts. It was on we was right on the end. Peanut's having a little dig, ain't you, Peanut? Alright? But the sea's right out. Oh, you got your nose in it. I think right over there is Southport, where we started. So beautiful. Oh well, Peanut's sneezing. I'm guessing he's got all sand up his nose, ain't ya? I remember the first time we brought him on the sand, he didn't like it. Did ya? Go on then. So I probably look like shit. I did have to put the camera down because somebody was walking with a little kid, and it's not really fair, really. You don't know if they don't want their kids on camera. So Andy no doubt has cropped that out. But right opposite, this is the car park we're at. I'm guessing them are apartments over there, or beautiful places though. I've enjoyed Blackpool. We haven't had many free park ups like Norfolk though. But there's our George. So come here. So here, get that on. Beautiful. Come on then, Peanut. No. Oi, come on. Be a good boy. No. Come on, you little monster. It says keep dogs under control. Our Peanut's definitely a little beast. He thinks he owns the beach, don't you? Hey? Right then. Lazy arse, he's in there. Although he's just made me a coffee. I think I was here when I started talking. Fairhaven Road. So we've actually been St Anne's. We've parked by that lifeboat. And I think we've been down here somewhere. Awesome. Didn't realise that there's an exclusion zone on Good Friday to 30th of September. You can't take your dog that part, I'm guessing. Right then, let's go and see what he's doing. No doubt he's watching telly, although he's done drown. So we'll see in a bit.
So we have landed in Fairhaven Road car park. It's £15 a night, 25 for 2 nights. It's a tad expensive, but you are literally on the beach. I mean, can't really show you, but just there's a path and then that's the beach. It's absolutely chucking it down. It was chucking it down yesterday as well. So we've just emptied the toilet. So we're all good except for power. Now we have got 60% and that's plenty, but we can't have too many days like this because the power will dwindle down.
It will dwindle down.
It will do what?
It will dwindle down, or whatever you said it was.
Dwindle, yes.
I'm just looking for part.
That's official.
places.
So Lisa's on the hunt for one night stop at some sort of campsite. What about going back to that place? £25 one night. George's. Give him a dingle. Go back there for the night tomorrow.
Well, I'm looking to see if I can find anything.
I don't mind giving them a ring. Not a problem. For one night, charge our batteries, and then we can go on to see where we were supposed to go now was not send. There's supposed to be some sort of spectacular car park. We're going to spend a few days down there, kind of towards the, because we've got to go back Wednesday next week. So we was going to spend our last days down there. But because of the weather and we don't know whether there's any place to responsibly empty our toilet waste, we thought we'll stay here for one more night, it being the weekend, and you know what these places are like at weekends, they're full of motorhomes. Saying that, there's only 3 on here, but I'm guessing that the weather has dictated that. So that's where we're at now. Lisa's on the search.
It's not hard looking for a park, you know.
Oh yeah.
You know what you need?
Well, you've got 2 places.
You know when it's rainy weather, you know what you need?
What?
Belt and chops.
Just to get that in, don't you?
I was saying to...
You know that if we ever see any subscribers, they're going to want to belt me round the chops.
Well, I'll belt them for you. I'll give him 2 for the price of 1.
Yes.
I did, you know, Anthony, who comments on our posts, he said yesterday that you was easy to wind up, and I did mention.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm going to say?
No.
I actually got you on it a few times because Andy has got some camouflage shorts. And I was up in the bedroom and he was shouting, "Can you get me them camouflage shorts?" And I kept saying, "I can't find them." I could. The camouflage. And I did get you on that.
She's a right bag of laughs, she is. So,
Me too, with this bloody weather.
so just in case I cut out what we said driving here, which I might probably do because she was waffling on before it and after it. I apologise for the adverts. That is not us putting adverts on, that is YouTube. We have become recently monetised, which means adverts are being inserted. That's out of our control about how many ads. Just skip them.
We will look to see if we can minimise it or something, because you only earn a few 1 or 2p and we're not fussed about that.
So I do apologise for that.
We do these videos, we started to do it, to share it with the kids where we was going.
Yes.
And then we owned it to the public view. But mainly it was because of showing the kids where we was going.
But, you know, I'm not going to say no to essentially, well, it isn't free because, well, it is because we'd be doing this without YouTube anyway. So I'm not going to say no to free money. So if YouTube wants to send me a few pennies, then I'm all for that. It'll pay for fuel. So, but I do apologise for the adverts. So anyway, I'm going to stop here before
It's too loud with the rain.
it's too loud with the rain, and Lisa will probably film some of this car park. There's not a lot, it's a big square car
Well,
park,
the beach is just
but the
there.
beach is there. Hopefully I'll be able to get the drone out later. But it'd be fun, Lisa getting wet. She absolutely hates getting wet.
I'm not getting wet.
Right, well, someone has to do him later.
Well, I'm going to send him out with a trolley of you.
Yes, poor little thing. Anyway, you lot stay safe and I'll see you later on. And welcome back. It's the evening of our stay at Fairhaven Road car park. Sorry, I had to look because the sign is literally there. So it's finally stopped raining. It stopped raining a couple of hours ago. Looks like it's gonna rain a bit more. Lisa's been out and did a bit of filming. I've done a bit of droning. What else is there?
And hang on, I've been in shock. I'm in shock.
Why are you in shock?
Because you've made me 2 coffees today.
I'm always making you bloody coffee.
No, you made 1 a day. And today you've done 2.
Let me just lift the flap up. I'm always making you coffee.
No, you ain't.
I am.
1 a day.
It's just when I make it, I don't make a big deal out of it.
That's because you only make 1 a day.
No.
You know what you need?
The belt in the chops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll beat you to it. So when I say it, it doesn't happen.
It will happen.
It won't. Look, belt in chops. See, it didn't happen.
It will happen. It will. Belt round chops.
So, yeah, we're going to stay here another... Well,
no, we're going to stay here the night. Not another
that's
night.
it. Well, that's it. It's really, I shouldn't pick up the camera at this time of the evening because I'm a bit zonked.
You've been being zonked all the time, Ant.
Thank you.
You don't know where you am half the time.
Well, I'm frightened to give you the camera because that'd be 3 hours of editing that I'll have to do. So at least I keep things simple and short. So,
well, the weather's been cack today.
Yeah, do you want to hold that for a second?
The weather's been rubbish today. So, we might check in tomorrow to a campsite. Now,
Yeah, our battery is a bit low, isn't it?
Yeah. The only trouble is, there is pitches, grass pitches, but because the weather's been bad, I don't really want to get a grass pitch because I think it's going to be a bit muddy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And there's 2 other places. There's one where we've just been, which is a lovely park up, but the facilities was...
The Chippendale one, yeah.
Yeah. And the other one is Ream Hills, where we've already been. If you hadn't seen it, have a look. I nearly went. Anyway, if you haven't seen it, have a look. It was probably 4 months ago, maybe. It's the one where it's got a helicopter, and inside you can actually rent it, and it's instead of a caravan. It's really nice, actually.
Yeah, I mean, because we've had sun, but not enough. So the majority of the days have had rain and wind, and the wind doesn't stop you getting solar, but the rain does, and the clouds.
Yeah, so the weather's been bad.
Every single day it's been chipping away, and we're down to about 50% when we wake up in the morning, which is still good. It still gives us 3 or 4 days. But
I mean, we need to get the D to D fitted.
it's the
B to B.
And the C to C. It's the DC to DC. That's what you.
So what is it called? The
B to B, really.
B to B.
B for battery, so it's battery to battery.
Okay, that's what I meant. We need that fitted, really, because at least it's
that wouldn't save us.
Well, in
a situation like this. No.
He's going to say, I've tried 100 times.
We'd have to run the engine for a couple of hours in order to fit, and that's high revs, so it's kind of wouldn't save us anyway.
Well, we need to probably check in somewhere again.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Blackpool, the outer places we've been, Fleetwood and Lytham St Anne's. The only trouble is, there isn't many free park-ups as there is in Norfolk. Is there? For some reason, our happy place is by a beach.
But there is, but we've only been by the beach once here.
We haven't. We've been here.
It's not by a beach. You can just see. You might as well.
Well, it is by a beach, Andy.
Be in our back
Fleetwood is by a beach. It's just that.
This is the view. This is the view we got.
Yeah, but the path is at the side. The path is at the side.
Well,
not by a beach. We ain't got a sea view.
We could be in our back garden.
But what I'm saying is, so along there is a path, and that is where
literally just over
the sea's just there. So Fleetwood. Oh, excuse me, I'm so yawning.
The dog gets tired.
Because I'm doing everything for you, you lazy ass.
What have you bloody done for me? I did dinner.
Earlier, before we put the camera on, he was showing that he's lifted his shorts up again. Something wrong with him. It's he thinks he's on Doggers Lane. No, but we know the beach is just there, and we kind of like those places. I mean, the one by Toby, which is just down the road here, St Anne's. Yeah, it was St Anne's. That was beautiful. I think if it was a sunny day, I think we would have stayed there, gone back.
Mm-hmm.
But we're trying to get different places.
Well, just to get a different feel for different places and to show you.
And to upload videos, because if anybody is like me, if I want to travel somewhere, I usually go on YouTube and to see if there's anything out there. I do feel somehow Norfolk was more successful. Yeah. I don't know why. I think it's because of the boats. I really love Galston, the boats, and also where else did we go? Oh, I loved it with that park up by the field where all that yellow, what's that oil stuff?
Linseed.
Linseed or
rapeseed.
I liked it there. It was just lovely. I suppose it's my turn. Do you want to hold?
I've done it 3 times already today.
See what the dog does when I get... Whether he'll make this noise, I've got to get my coat. What do you want?
Anyone would think he's never been out to that. He goes out about 10 times.
What you want? Where you going? Right then, hang on. Where's your harness? Where's harness gone? Where's your harness gone? This?
The thing is, at home, he goes out twice. Yes, we have a back garden, but...
Come on then. The trouble is, though, he sees dogs and he sits by the back blooming door. Right then. Suppose better go. Get your shoes on.
Right, so you're going to say goodbye on this vlog?
Yes, goodbye. And you know what?
What?
I want a coffee when I come back.
Do you want a coffee? I'll do you a coffee.
In my ice cream kettle. People who was on about the kettle, sorry, That's it. It looks nice.
So
this,
she chose
it's
the
very
green.
blingy. And Andy's going to laugh. Well, people are going to laugh. I brought me another one, another green kettle. So I've got 3 kettles now.
We've got 3 bloody kettles.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be
And
4
this
kettles.
was only £8 and it's very sparkly. It's got all glitter. So Brian using it.
So that's a goodbye from me, and it's a goodbye from the wife.
And it's a goodbye from Peanut.
And we'll probably pick you up tomorrow when we're on their way to whatever campsite
It might be. I mean, if no one's staying in the helicopter, I might go and film by it.
Sounds like a plan. Anyway, you lot keep safe.
Toodle peep.
And I'll see you tomorrow.
Toodle peep.
So, welcome back to the channel. We are leaving Fairhaven Road car park. It's been nice and quiet, very busy. We'll show you how busy it is.
We're doing it at Winsborough. And some have turned away because there's more.
Yeah, there's quite a few that come during the late evening. I think there's much on that road there.
Which is free.
Which is free. Apparently no
What a
restrictions.
soppy lot, pay the money to stay on the car park.
We do. Excuse me while I yes. So yeah, I mean there's another one. He's either been
He's
staying
passing.
at the side or he's coming in. Because there is a space. That was our space there. So yeah, we're on our way. We're kind of on the last legs of our little tour, Blackpool and the surrounding areas. We are popping to Tesco's, I think.
Gotta get a few bits click and collect.
Just not a lot, just
Because the weather ain't been great.
yeah.
We've had to check into a campsite.
Well, yeah, our battery's down to 30%, so, and we are wanting to go to Knott's End. There's supposed to be a place there. We might go there and it might turn out rubbish, but that's probably where we're ending our tour. But before that, we're going to a campsite.
We've been here before, Reams Hill.
Which
or
is
Ream Hill.
the most handy. We was going to go back to that Chippendale
Just for the night.
as like plan B, but they've got space for us at Reams Hill.
Everywhere else is booked up.
And the reason why she wanted to go Reams Hill, she wants to have a nice shower. Now she has had a shower in George.
I've used it a few times, but there's more room in the
Yeah.
campsites. But the only trouble is, with Blackpool, a lot of I wanted to go to somewhere different and it's all booked up. There is pitches available, but they're without electric and them grass, which we don't feel like trusting it with the bad weather.
No.
It might be sludgy and we might have trouble with getting out of grass. So
Yeah. So that's it really. I mean, anyone that wanted to know what I've done driving aids for George, I've been buying this and that. So we have got a sat nav. Well, I've got a sat nav.
that's for like the truck.
That's
kind
for
of one.
motorhomes and trucks. Now, that's brilliant. That's never led me wrong. I've actually got a backup, which is wires of my phone on charge. The reverse camera, which is there, that is brilliant.
It splits into two.
You can do that and it splits. That's the reverse. But if you do that, there's like the reverse and the
Front.
reverse and the front, and it records as well. So yeah,
It's good, really.
it is.
Yeah,
and cup holders. These
It's
are
a
good.
must.
It's a must. And
change the stereo.
change the stereo, and we've got auxiliaries.
Cables galore.
Well, while the engine's running, we charge phones up, so it just makes sense.
Which reminds me, I need to charge my phone.
We do. And so, yes, we are off to, at the moment now, we're off to Tesco's. So,
Now sea spiders, crawlies.
crabs.
Now the crawlies from the sea.
Oh, right, yeah. So, called urchin. No, not urchins.
No, I'm saying prawns, shrimps, all that.
I know,
They're
but
all
those are crustaceans.
Yeah.
We don't eat no crustaceans.
I have tried it, and
Should I say have crab sticks? I mean, we're really digressing here.
you're getting
You do eat crab sticks though, don't
not
you?
for
Well,
a long
you
time.
used to.
I used to, but
Ah.
not for a long time. But Andy, you're getting the right chat box. There's not room in this meltdown for 2 chat boxes. You imagine all the editing you're gonna have to do if I let you keep yapping.
I know all this stuff will be.
Cut it all out.
Yeah, and then we'll start about now. So we are. You lot keep safe,
And you said my annoying habit, so
and we'll see you
at Reams.
either at Reams or at Knots End. On the way.
Naughty end on scene.
No, it's not Knotty. It's Knot End on Sea.
All right then, let's crack on, and we'll see you all later.
And I'll see you in the next one.
To the beach.